What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Frostpunk. My name is Splattercat, and we are humming along right now. I don't know if we're going to make it before the generator maxes out. It's getting close, but I think it'll be alright. Oh, goody, more discontent. Someone has stolen 13 food rations from the stockpile. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. Seems ridiculous, this idea of leaving for London is gaining traction. I don't have the Faith Keepers yet, so we can't do anything about that. I might actually be able to build them right now. Nope, need more steel to make that happen. It's pretty expensive to make the Faith Keepers. And what's worse is that it uses all that up, and it's really only good during this event. We'll go ahead and keep the overdrive going, man. Don't turn the overdrive off. Don't turn the overdrive off. We needs it. We needs it. As soon as the heat goes back up, good. Now we can turn off the overdrive and let this baby, this bad Betty, let it cool down for a little bit. The infirmary is pretty good. I would recommend getting an infirmary. It allows people to treat people really, really fast. It's got more capacity than the other medical posts, which means we can actually bulldoze a couple of those and get our engineers back if we so desired. We could do a hothouse. Children could work inside the hothouse, and it does help. It'll work out. As far as heating goes, we need generator 2 pretty soon, though, too. It's going to take us 100 wood and 50 supplies to get that done over there. How's our wood supply looking right now? Also, I was going to say, why is everything on fire over there? I thought there was like a fireball moving through the hills. Got me all nervous. Got me feeling like maybe something bad's about to happen. We got our food back at the end of the day. We should have enough to run our evening prayers. So let's go ahead and do evening prayers. We've got, actually the Londoners are decreasing right now. So we're praying together. We've got a little bit more time left on the sermon. And then, of course, the ceremonial service will be done very, very shortly as well. It's using up some food, but I think it's worth it. A tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has told us she overheard her neighbors talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We will follow her lead. Good. Then on top of that, we will get the Faith Keepers done as soon as we have 50 steel ready to go. There's our 50 steel. The Faith Keepers can be deployed just about anywhere we want to have them. We'll put them right there, though. Seems like a good enough spot. The Faith Keepers are going to allow you to do all kinds of gangster occult shit. It's pretty dope, man. I'll be honest. If somebody likes Warhammer 40k, I like how grimdark this game gets. We've got 20 wood to get the factory going. We've only got 10 amputees, though, so I don't know if it's worth it. We will be able to build more robots, though, after we have the factory. So that's another thing, is we could actually get automatons so that we can start maxing out all of our mines and just having automatons everywhere. They've arrived at the American camp. There is not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them are disabled people fitted with prostheses. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Many of them are badly worn out but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol. Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. It's a bummer you don't get free prostheses from that. There's a temporary shelter over there as well. And seeing as we could always use more workers, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that right this second. With them, I would suggest turning on... Actually, yeah, turn on the heater. It's fine. What's our surplus looking like right now? It's okay. We don't have like a massive surplus right now, but we're going to fix that. We are going to fix that. We've got the Outpost Depot, so that's what we're going to do next, is we're going to do an Outpost Depot. We're going to set up a coal outpost, and it's going to be pretty legit, everybody. It's going to be pretty legit. We're going to run another prayer right there. Discontent goes down, and now we have double the tendency for people to leave the Londoners. Fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking at. We'll do public penance now. To err is human, but those who stray must do public penance to discourage others from the path of evil. Only then may they be forgiven. Go. Make it so.
Listen, everyone. New law is
Oh, people are upset about that. Where are my Faith Keepers at? Oh, I've got to actually have people working here. There we go. And so the Faith Keepers have arrived. And the Faith Keepers, they can do whippings and stuff. There we go. Everyone march. Splatty is great. All eternal power to the Emperor. Let us all gather together and give thanks. For the Emperor, he is red. That's a new hymn that I'm working on right now. So we can go public penance. We can do a nighttime procession. Let's do public penance. There it is. So at 2200, public penance will start by the generator, and that'll be tomorrow. Not a big issue for right now, but definitely something we want to take care of next. Let's do the factory. We'll get the factory research done. We got a whole bunch more people coming back to our town right now who are going to be able to work. And then we'll do the infirmary after that. The Londoners are all but taken care of. Should be able to finish that off by the time. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 16 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are taking their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Yeah, send the Faith Keepers out to go retrieve the food. The Faith Keepers have succeeded, so food has gone back into the stockpile, and we got a bonus to hope. Caught red-handed. Our Faith Keepers did well. They've got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught the thieves. Now we can put an end to the stealing. They're asking what we should do with the thief. Let's go ahead and give him a chance to repent. I'm going to make it so that our religion is all about forgiveness. And so we lost a bunch of Londoners right there. And at the beginning of today, we are going to get even more. People abandon the Londoners. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions have convinced them, and there is hope for us yet. You're damn right there is. There's hope for a minute out here. Don't you guys ever think that there's not going to be hope. Right here, we've got a really nasty cold snap coming, though. And so my hope is that maybe, just maybe, let's consider another steelworks over here. I'm not against it. I'm going to bring that off to that side. Coal right now is just barely on a surplus. I'm hoping we have time to cool down the generator before we overdrive again, because we're going to need the overdrive before this gets any nastier. Scouts are at the temporary settlement. The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at the center. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly plain surface, someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't, the exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood." So there's a fishing village and there's a walled colony. Let's go to the... Let's go to the walled colony and see what we find. I don't know what we're going to find over there, but I find it's much more efficient to leave your scouts out long-term than it is to kind of like short-term them. The next thing that we're going to need to do is we want to get the... So the second steelworks should be up and running pretty soon. There it is. It's inoperative. Put some of our remaining engineers on it. Give them level 2 heaters. This place has an automaton, so I don't know why the heater is on, but we'll swap it. That seems like an oversight on my part. I just wasn't paying attention well enough. Over here. Sir, our Faith Keepers have found someone's illegal stash of food. It's quite big, so they plan to distribute it amongst the people in need. Perhaps you'd like it used another way? Yeah, give it out to the hungry. Go ahead. We have maxed out food right now anyways. Who cares? We got maxed out food at the moment. We don't really have any problems along that front. I think we're looking good. The next thing I'd like to see is, as the steelworks gets done, I want to see some steel come in until we max things out. As far as the factory goes, we can either do an Outpost Depot. The Outpost Depot will go right here. And what it does, look, they added icons to all of our roads and stuff at the end, at the road caps. Isn't that dope? I love some of the little details they put in this game. Absolutely beautiful. Build a street going out to there. I don't think this needs to be kept warm. I think you just build scouts or whatever from there, and then you send the scouts and they build new things. Let's optimize our coal mining so that we get a little bit more of a coal surplus. We are gathering as much steel as we can get together right now. And I think that that's really going to help out with the ridiculously small amount of goodies that we've been pulling out of there. These guys have a heater and it's still cold over there. Oh yeah, I forgot we were whipping people tonight. That's right. We're gonna whip it, baby. I'll whip it right. I'll whip it, baby. You whip them all night, heretics. I'll whip them, baby. I'll whip them right. Whip them till they bleed. Make them see the light. Get down. You gotta incorporate funk into our cult somehow. If we don't have funky music as a part of our cult. Damn, look at all of that hope that we got right there. Look at all of that hope that we got. Everybody's hopeful. Everybody knows what's up. We found survivors. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around cold, burned-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. Some of the exiles are still alive, but just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying holds a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exile from Tesla City. With food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to these poor Yankees that we buried. Escort them to the city. You can also rob them if you want to, but Jesus. That's a level of cruelty that I just don't know. We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey to the city. Some stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. Yeah, tell them when they get back to the city. They're going to need the strength, and they're going to need the hope that they're going to see their family and friends again to make this walk. This is a one-day walk through some of the worst conditions you could ever imagine. They're going to need that, and then when we get here, we can break the tie and be like, yo, they're not alive. I'm sorry. Like, you got to do what you got to do, man. No more division. We are one society. We are together again. Hell yeah, we are. No matter the cost, we couldn't let the Londoners leave. We did the right thing. United again, and so there it is. We got rid of all the Londoners before the temperature swapped down, which really kind of helps because you don't need the looming threat of somebody starting a rebellion while you're dealing with horrible temperatures. The Londoners have been brought back to the fold. Nobody ever wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over those who tried to tear us apart. The tragedy of Winterhome has crushed our hope, and fear led some people to pursue mad schemes. We couldn't let them die in the frozen wasteland. We did what was necessary to keep all of us together. Goddamn right we did. So here's the elevator that goes up to the top. We need 10 workers right now in order to make this work. It's not going to be an option right now, so don't panic about that. From now on, hope is going to be maxed out at all times. Discontent is all we're going to have to worry about, so that's good. That's a bit of a help. And with our coal mining optimization, that should be done today. I would suggest that maybe we get another research center. Some people won't agree with the amount of research that I choose to do a lot of the time in this game, but I find that making sure you have lots of researchers is the key to staying ahead of the curve that ultimately tries to scalp you as you get further into the game. And so that tends to be what I go for. What are they bringing back with them? They've got a bunch of trees. They've got no coal. Okay, that's fine. So we've got this right here. I've got 5 researchers ready to go. Let's get them added on into our queue. We need 100 wood to start on tier 3. We're not going to make it in time, but we're going to have to try. So let's go for... There it is, mechanical calculators. We'll get that thing going. Down here. A group of preachers is here to talk to you about the Public Penance Law you signed. They think it goes too far. We all agree that penance should be a choice, not a duty. You can't force people towards the truth. It must grow freely in their hearts. No, I kind of like the fact that people whip themselves in order to make me love them more. I think I'm going to leave it how it is. I don't even have to. I've chosen to do that. I've chosen to do that because that's how Splatty do. That's how Splatty do. Let's go bonus rations for the ill right there, so that we can give people extra food. We have nobody sick right now, so it doesn't even really matter. But it'll do for the moment. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Yeah, we didn't get the research done in time, but I think everybody's maxed out on their warmth anyways. So when this drops by 3... we'll hit overdrive for that entire day, but be aware, when this goes down by 3, it's going to go down by 2 permanently in like a week. And so you should always be working towards the next cold snap, not the current cold snap. If you haven't solved the current cold snap by the time that it happens, you're done and you should just restart. That's just the way that this game works. It's not something, this game is not recoverable once you get behind. The unexpected guest. A group of exhausted survivors have reached the city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance and that many of them died on the way. The phrase doom is coming keeps being repeated. And they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them, sir. Let's go ahead and be cautious. As they arrive, they will be welcome to the city, but we're not going to go out and try to find them. That seems dangerous. I don't want to put my city at risk. Send these guys out to Freshwater Springs. We're going to have them scout way the hell on out there. So we have 1 day until more people arrive. And we've actually just picked up a whole bunch more mouths to feed too. This cold snap is coming at just the wrong time. So we're going to have a bunch of homeless right around the time that we actually don't really need a whole bunch of homeless. That's not good. In fact, that's really bad. We'll put in a couple of houses right there. The supplies that they've brought back, we'll put in another hub over here. And we'll just make it work. I need to get these people inside of buildings as soon as possible, though. Otherwise, we're going to have a rebellion on our hands very, very soon. Just kind of work them backwards towards the edge of the map for right now. Man, and there goes that entire surplus that we had. Ah, well. Que sera, sera. Such is life. Alright, so hit the overdrive. That's going to have to last for a day. Captain Woman has told us she overheard her neighbors talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We will follow the lead. Yeah, go ahead and take care of it. We can't risk that right now. We need everybody to have the things that they need. And so righteous denunciation has worked out for us. We managed to get that together all nice and well. Research is done on, I think, coal mining optimization, or maybe it was mechanical something rather. Let's go generator 2. There it is. These guys out here are going to be pretty cold. I feel kind of bad for them. They're going to get sick. I can't really swap anything out right now, so I'm not going to. But do these guys even need heaters? If I do that right there, they go back down to chilly. Yeah, that's okay. How are we doing on consumption right now? We're doing all right. Level 3 is definitely going to bankrupt us, though. So we need to build... If we go to resources, we could do the... Maybe it's in tech. No? What? Oh, I already built it. Never mind, I already built it. We're good. What I need right now is an outpost team. So there's our outpost team. We're going to send them out to the coal mine. They're going to arrive there, and that'll give us a passive 800 coal per day, which will essentially, like, take care of our issues entirely. Like, we won't even have any more problems right there. I need 15 hours to sign a new law. What I need is more resource depots for coal, is what I'm leaning towards for right now. So we'll get that set up. That's good to go. We'll go with coal right there. That place looks to be very, very cold, but nobody works there, so who cares? We have mild frostbite right now that we're dealing with. That's going to be a problem. I mean, that's going to happen. It's minus 70 right now, and while we are running the Jenny as hard as we can run it right now to keep everybody warm, there are going to be some passive side effects from the things going on, so it's okay. It should last as long as it needs to last. We have Steam Hub 3. I'm curious on my consumption right there. With Steam Hub 3, everything should be really warm, actually. I think, even with it on overdrive or not. So with Steam Hub 3, yeah, I was going to say, everybody should be pretty much maxed out right now. I don't think that's even a problem that we need to consider. We've got plenty of food, so that's looking good right there. We haven't done the research on hot houses yet, so I'm going to do that next. That'll allow us to fold up. We could do flying hunters, though, too, which makes them a lot more efficient. Oh, we've got houses as well. Allows us to build comfortable houses. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So generator 3, we've also got heater efficiency upgrade. So the heaters burn less coal. That might save us a little bit of misery as well. So we've got automaton integration. Improves the workplace integration of automatons, which increases their efficiency by 10%. We've got streamlined prosthesis. We've got streamlined automatons. Yeah, go ahead and do that. More automatons sounds great. If I could just put automatons on a lot of these jobs out here, I really feel like that would help us out. The temple has influenced people to mend their ways. That's great. Go ahead and work on the automatons, I guess. And we don't have a factory, so we might as well do a factory right now, right? And so that'll allow us to make prosthesis and get some of our people back to work, which I think is a really good idea. It fits right there. Let's go for it. That's all of our wood down, though. All of our wood down. Luckily, we've still got enough gathering happening over on this side. These guys have arrived to build an outpost at the coal mine. Thank you very much. They send 800 coal a day to the city. That outpost is pretty much a must-have if you want to make it through the game. Let's go ahead and kill that out. Actually, no. Keep overdrive on. Overdrive's doing fine right now. We should be able to make it to the next wave in order to make this all work. So we've got 2,000 a day coming in. I am really, really pleased with where we're sitting at right now. We are doing well, and there's nothing to worry about. So there it is. Temperature's dropping. We should be good. It's down to minus 50, but we made it up to level 3, which means that everything is still maxed out, which gives us one level of efficiency left to play around with if we get behind the curve. We've got 3 hours until more people arrive. That does mean that we are going to go into a period of very rapid expansion right now.
Lord, be with us as we labor today.
Is the factory done? Did you guys get the factory finished off over here? Oh yeah, look at that big badass thing. I don't have a whole lot of wood right now, and I'd like to fix that. Give me another sawmill on this side. Maybe a steam hub, depending. Refugees from Frostland. A huge crowd has reached our city. Many of them are sick, and they say some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way, and that they'll die without our help. We'd have never survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please, let us in. 70 people, huh? Alright, let's bring in the first batch. We'll do what we can do here. I don't know how effective this is gonna be, but we got triage over here. Oh, really? We can heal 60% of our patients instantly with it. Hope falls and discontent rises. 25 die instantly, though. Yikes. I want medical apprentices, but I don't know why it won't let me have medical apprentices yet. Do I have anything left inside a purpose that I could play around with? We have the House of Healing, which is pretty cool. I'll do the House of Healing. We're probably going to need more medics before we get further into this thing, so... let's get people inside the city. As soon as that's done, we're going to need more wood. Go ahead and max them out, so that for the first time we have huge amounts coming in. Sir, a crowd has dragged an old man from his house. They're going to force him to submit to public penance. Repent, you wretch, somebody shouts. Maybe this will teach you to keep your foul mug shut. This man is known for his sharp tongue, but we have no reason to doubt his piety and loyalty. Let's go ahead and disperse the crowd, I suppose. We'll get a little bit of discontent right there, but I'm okay with it. Got more houses on this side. As far as consumption goes, we're looking good right there. I can afford another steam vent. If we drop it like right here, it looks good to me. So let's road you up. And now that you're all roaded up, we're going to take the steam hub and drop it right there so that we can actually keep building without things coming up. We need to drop another church over here too, but it'll be alright. Streamline automatons are done. What do I want you guys to build, actually? Do I get to pick what you build? Let's go ahead and put a road in right here, too, I guess. I seem to have not prepared the factory properly. Give me 10 prosthesis. And then, actually, 10 automatons? No, do not make 10 automatons. What do those cost? It makes 1 automaton from 80 steel, 80 wood, and 1 steam core. Make me 10 prosthesis right now. What do those take from 10 steel? Okay. It's going to give us a slight drop off on our steel production, but the prosthesis will allow us to get people back to the workforce, which is good. In addition, we need more housing. Still have room for housing over here. Let's get people in out of the cold. It's my big focus for right now. We've still got a surplus, but not much of one, so we're going to have to come up with a new coal solution pretty soon. We also have streamlined prosthesis. They cost 5 less steel. Well, shit, that would have saved me some money. We got 10 hours until the next batch of douches arrives. And then 12 to the ones after them. We only have 5 homeless. So my very real hope is that we can keep this going. Everybody's at max warmth right now, which means we shouldn't have to worry about getting down to level 4 heating for at least a week or two, I hope. At this point, this is basically matched up with where I was in my stream playthrough, and so from here I'm flying a little bit blind, but I think it'll be okay. The refugees from the Frostland, another huge group of refugees have arrived, and they're in even worse condition than the previous, many of them victims of frostbite. They talk about a huge storm in the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught us to survive here using the natural resources. If nobody could have guessed what was coming through, should we let him in? 25 ill, 25 will enter discontent. Only the healthy ones? Let's take only the healthy ones. The sick can stay outside, unfortunately. I do have this stuff over here, so I should be able to bang this out pretty quickly just to fix that problem. Did we do the hothouse? I think that we're going to need food pretty soon, so let's research the hothouse next. That gave us 27 more people that all need to be housed. That's okay. We have the resources right now for a few more bunkhouses. Oh, I don't even have any wood. Good lord. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit on the wood front, but I'm trying to be merciful here. Like, I'm trying to do what I can do for these people coming in. but expansion is pretty rapid at the moment. It's pretty rapid. The woman is here to see you. She claims she has evidence against a cleric. The man in turn accuses her of heresy. "You're my only hope, sir," cries the woman. "Then I went to denounce this wretch. Her colleagues kicked me out. He's forging denunciations to get back at those who cross him." "She's lying," the cleric shouts. "She's a heretic, and heretics lie." I can take discontent. I'm gonna side with the woman. I can take discontent. That ain't gonna hurt us that much. But my name is Splattercat. This is Frostpunk. You guys have enjoyed the game so far. By all means, definitely recommend you check it out down below. When the game comes out on the 24th, it's gonna have more scenarios for you to play as you go through, in case you're into that kind of thing. It's gonna have like different setups that you have to survive aside from just this one. And so definitely a cool little game. Definitely one of my favorites of the year. I'll see y'all later. Hi, dude. Don't forget to give the video a like if you like this video. And I will see you all in turn. Hi, dude, everybody.